Hey, what's up? Welcome to the Sports Chop Shop. It's your man, Big Game James, and alongside of me, you know the usual crew. My man Jay Stoggs, Antoine Smitty Smith, and the Super Bengals fan, A. Reed.
Who they?
And we will be having
Still saying it, baby.
another guest joining us here soon to chop it up. But hey, man, to not waste no time at all, Super Bowl Sunday, Rams, Bengals. What you guys think of not just the outcome, but the game itself, and then what everybody, all the old heads, really talking about the halftime show.
Y'all go ahead, man. Y'all go ahead. Go ahead.
I think overall the game was the game. I thought it was entertaining. You know, it had some cliffhangers all the way to the end. So, and I think at the end of the day, when your team is not in it, you just want to have a good game. You know what I'm saying? You don't want it to be necessarily a blowout. You want to see some of the best players do their absolute thing. I think for me, Odell getting hurt was a bit of a letdown. You know what I'm saying? And you could tell he was definitely emotional the whole time on the sideline, man, puffy eyes and all. But I get that. I mean, as far as the halftime, I was cool with it, man. You know, it was nice. It was nostalgic, you know, and the boxes and all that with Kendrick Lamar. I don't know. But
You ain't sound too excited about the halftime show, Jay. Like, you seem better. Where would you rate it in all-time Super Bowl performances, though?
I mean,
top 3.
Wow, really?
Yep, the only one I'm gonna put ahead of is Michael Jackson and Prince.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. He said it before. He said it before I did.
But the booby don't count.
That was just like, I saw Janet's tit. That wasn't a great show.
That was an accident. That was just an accident.
And
Accident or not, it's still part of the show, in my opinion.
And then,
I was ready.
It was Janet and Justin Timberlake, bro.
I mean, come on, man.
I threw dollars at the screen.
Nipplegate was better than the 3 that we mentioned before that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh boy, you crazy.
Even Smitty had to laugh.
No, the first 2, Prince and Michael, that's beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Prince easily number 1.
Michael number 1. Has to be Michael number 1.
I gotta put Prince number 1.
Hey, man.
Go ahead.
Prince's show was badass, and it started raining. And his hair didn't even get messed up in the rain, dog. I don't know how the hell Prince did that. He performed in some heels.
Thank you for the top 5. Thank you for the top 5 for this week.
Prince was dancing in the rain in high heel boots on a slick surface.
Yes, sir. Top 5 right there.
It is.
Thursday, 6 p.m.
He put down Purple Rain, man. He put it down, bro.
I'm telling you.
It was
right,
awesome.
Hirsch. Right.
I give him that. But y'all got to understand, Michael Jackson just popped up on the stage and just stood there. And folks was just hollering for fucking 10 minutes.
That's not entertaining. That's not entertaining. It's not entertaining.
What do you mean? Who does that?
Hey, man.
I do
Jay,
that.
You sound like
I do that all the time.
No one yells when you walk on stage, Jay Stoggs. Stop lying.
Yes, they
Michael
do.
Different dude,
They
man.
yell,
Yes, they
get
do.
the hell out of here.
Well, they still yelling. They still yelling.
Mike
They
did
still
not
yelling.
even have. Mike didn't move.
That's
He
ridiculous.
just stood there on a
Lazy.
road, and they just hollered
Lazy.
for 10
Just
minutes.
lazy.
Couldn't even do the
Just
show.
lazy. Just lazy. Do something, man. I done paid this money. Do something, bro. Do something.
You that one guy.
You know,
I am
you
that
would
one
be
guy.
hollering- He not because he would have been hollering too if he was there.
No.
It's
No.
Mike. Just like everybody else.
No.
And
I
told
would have
you
been
about
crying,
last
but
week,
I would have been hollering.
he started thinking and talking like a Cowboys fan during the show, and he started off like that already tonight.
Shut it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell is wrong with you to say Michael Jackson just stood? Dude, that takes some command of the stage to sit there like, I ain't got to say a damn thing. Look at
I
me,
ain't
I'm
gotta
Mike.
move. I ain't gotta make a move.
And the bad thing is, the one we talking about, man, rest in power, both of them. I mean, it's just
both
like,
of
wow.
them, man. Both of them.
Mike used to sell out stadium with 150,000 people.
Michael, the only one I've ever seen walk by, look at somebody, and they faint and pass out. He make people drop like he was Jesus walking through the crowd, dog.
Dog. He not lying. Stop.
Did you see what I did right there? Did you see what I did? You see my Michael? Did you see my Michael? I didn't do them for like 3 minutes right there.
And we didn't notice you. We didn't celebrate
You didn't
we
notice.
didn't scream.
You
We didn't notice. We didn't notice nothing.
Yeah,
You
no, we had
noticed.
we
The
Still
fact that
talking
we
about
kept the
it.
conversation moving
Whatever.
further proves the point that you're not a showstopper. You can't do what Michael Jackson does, Jay Stoggs. It's
No,
all
look,
good,
that's definitely
man.
look. No, the show was amazing. I was glued to my television set from start to finish. Amazing. This one was cool. You know, it was cool. I don't know top 3, but it was cool.
It was nostalgic for all the whole
Yeah.
heads, like you said, big game. It
Yeah.
was
I know
very-
one thing. 50 Cent need to lay off them biscuits.
Man, I was just
Hey,
about
I
to
do
say
know that.
50 Cent looked like $2, bro.
50 was big. 50
He looked like
was big.
$2 up there.
Hey,
He
man,
was.
Y'all,
He wasn't
y'all ain't
a
gotta,
tub.
y'all ain't got to be on 50 like that,
Hey,
man.
man,
I like it. I rock with
man,
50.
much as he clown folks, he deserve it.
Bro, he looked like a Nigerian king. He looks plentiful. Plentiful.
Hey, I'm
Plentiful.
gonna need you to chill out because our guest is of African descent when he gets on.
And he'll tell you when he come on, ask him. Be like, yo, in Nigeria, if you know what I'm saying, you kind of, dick them. That means that, you're prosperous, right? Just ask him. That's all you got to do.
And 50 Cent was a workout warrior, man. Dude used to travel with his equipment.
He
The
don't
only
no more.
equipment he travel with
Nope.
now is a fork and
Fork and a
knife.
spoon. Yep.
That's it.
That
And some
baller
bread.
music. It's that baller.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, man,
Yeah.
I'm just okay.
Mary J look good though, man. Why she fall at the end though? Did somebody shoot her? She get high? What's going on? What's going
I don't
on with
know.
her?
See,
She got
I
contact with
love
Snoop?
Mary. I love Mary, but don't it seem like Mary takes like that one step too much?
Yep.
She just
Oh, that's
All
her,
the
dude.
time.
one
That's-
notch over the top every
I
time.
done
That's-
went to 2 of her
Like,
concerts.
like
so
she
I
didn't
done
That's how
need
she
to
is.
and fall like she didn't need to do all that.
That's how she is
Yeah.
though.
But
Right,
that's
Smitty?
always
That's how she
Mary.
is.
I was just waiting for her to start doing her steps, so everybody would go, Mary, go, Mary. I was
She
waiting
did
for
them,
that.
but they were a little bit slower.
You know,
It may have
not
been
as pronounced.
it may have been the Catwoman boots she had on that slowed her down a little bit.
Oh
Them
no, that's
things-
what she wears.
Yeah, I know.
That's
but-
she always
Yeah,
with
she
it.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. They
She
was
wear
up
those
there,
to bed.
though.
She wear those in her pajamas, bro.
Sleeps in those? Those
She
pajama
sleep in them
boots?
things. Those pajama boots. I'm sure she got pajama boots. I don't doubt it.
Oh my God. Y'all crazy, man.
Silk pajama boots.
I did
Oh,
think
boy.
Eminem was gonna do Forgot About Dre. I thought he was gonna do
I
that.
thought that too.
Power show.
So
But he ended up doing the 8 Mile joint.
Yeah.
See, if y'all really notice, all of the records that they was doing was produced by Dre.
oh yeah. No, yeah.
Except for one record. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah. So
The only thing that would have made it better for me, this is for me, is I needed to see Cube somewhere. And someone
A lot
said,
of
well, what would
people
he
said
do?
A
What
lot
would he
of
do? I said, I don't care what he does. Just be there. That's it. That's all I needed.
I heard
Then
a lot.
I would have been okay.
But you know what made up for it?
What's that?
Snoop Dogg sea walking.
Hey, did anybody see the
Bro.
picture of Snoop backstage with the blunt in his hand?
Oh yeah, I saw
But,
that.
but this is what kills me.
Oh, that's
everybody was like-
mandatory.
How he got ready.
I can't believe Snoop had a blunt. I was like, you can't. I would have been disappointed if he didn't. He's Snoop.
Man,
What
Snoop
do you
been
expect?
Snoop been smoking since 1989.
I told y'all that Super Bowl party I went to. You had a contact before you left the thing, man. Him
Dude.
and Wiz Khalifa. First thing they did was like, first thing he said when he got up there and they DJ'd the party instead of just doing songs. They said, "Hey, we gonna get high in this mother effer tonight," and they just start rolling up, and I fell
Dude.
out laughing. I said, "Oh Lord Jesus!"
It's
They didn't
legal
waste
in
no time.
California. So, I mean, what's.
Jay, this is before it was legal in California,
Well,
and we
okay,
weren't
I
in
hear you.
California. We were in Houston, Texas.
Wow.
At the Super Bowl
I
party
say
there.
no words. I say no words to
when the
that.
Falcons and the Patriots played each
Yes,
other.
I was around there at that time as well.
Okay.
That was crazy.
But I wasn't at the party you was at. I wasn't at that party.
No, you weren't at that part. That is.
Maybe it was live though.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Hey, but I'm gonna tell y'all one of the best NFL player parties I went to was when Green Bay and Pittsburgh played here in Dallas. Man, let me say, DJ Khaled, Fat Man Scoop, DJ Jamie Foxx came out. Chris Brown. I mean, it was all the chain, dog. It was live. It was live all the way live.
Was
And-
Ben in there grabbing on some things?
Who?
Ben
Ben Roethlisberger.
Roethlisberger. You know he was grabbing on. Hey,
Man, Ben was getting ready for the game. He went out kicking it at the player party.
yeah, okay.
And then
He wouldn't have It wouldn't have been that. It probably wouldn't have been back in his room.
And then Maxim always does a great party too, y'all. Just
He
if y'all
did it
ever
for
get a
work.
chance, y'all ever get a chance to go to a Maxim Super
Is
Bowl
Maxim
party.
still around?
The parties are. They're still live.
Oh.
My boy, they had one out in LA. My boy said it was still up to all the same standards too.
That's what's up.
Oh, okay. So, yeah,
Wow.
they don't have that magazine no more. Huh? I ain't seen that.
I ain't seen the magazine in for a while, but they still had a party. So I don't know what they doing, just internet stuff, what it was, but
All
and
right.
they gave out good gift bags too. It's all about
Um,
the gift bag for me. I'm so sorry.
I'm a go
Gift
ahead.
bags.
I'm gonna go ahead, fella.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Hey, real quick, Reed.
I'm really liking this hat.
Hey,
Huh?
man, the commemorative hat. Hey, y'all, coming all the way to us from Beantown, a Bostonian here. He goes by the name of B Money, Barry Buell. He is part of the Pro Fan Sports Podcast, and he's been checking us out on YouTube, and we've been chatting. And he said, "James, man, big game. I'd love to be on there one day." And I said, "Well, you know what, Barry? The perfect time for you to come on here is going to be the Chop Shop because it's unscripted, unfiltered, and we get on here and just talk a whole lot of trash." So, ladies and gentlemen, without further
That's the
ado,
truth.
welcome B Money to the show.
We don't have
Oh,
time. Yeah, what up?
What's up,
man?
fellas?
Hey,
Yeah.
what's
What's
happening,
going-
man? Hey,
Yeah.
welcome. We just on here right now talking about we started talking about the Super Bowl, and before we can really get into the nitty gritty of the game, we done started talking about the halftime show,
Because
And
Reed
now-
was crying
and
about
now
Michael
I'm-
Jackson.
and now I'm talking about
He fell out.
the,
He fell out
man.
crying.
the player parties that we would go to when I was in the league, and the gift bags and stuff we would get. So, that's kind of how we do here in the shop. We went from trying to talk about the game to me talking about Maxim being one of the best parties I've ever been to and one of the best gift bags. Nike had a good Super Bowl party too.
That's awesome.
But yeah, Maxim. And then, hey, do y'all remember King Magazine back in the day?
Yeah.
Who?
King Magazine.
Oh, yeah.
King.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Boy, I went
Vaguely.
to a King event in LA one time, and I'm glad that they shut it down. I'm glad.
Oh shoot, dang! Was it that crazy? It
was-
lit.
Yeah, it was real.
Oh, we.
Any free
So Barry, you just got on, and we've been having a debate, man. What the halftime show? Where do you rate this halftime show compared to halftime shows in the past?
Oof, man! This halftime show was epic, man. It was amazing. I think this halftime show is shoot right at the top of the list with the best ones that ever, at least that I've ever.
So you say top three?
seen. Oh, for sure, absolutely. I'd agree with that. No,
Stoggs,
no doubt, no
you-
questions asked.
Jay, you the only
Oh,
one
man,
that said 5. Come on, man. It's all good.
Nah,
We all
who
entitled
the
to all
other
three.
two be?
Uh,
Who would the other two be then, Stocks?
I don't know.
Besides
Just not that one.
He
Well,
told
you
you
said-
Nipplegate. He
you
wanted
said, yeah,
he wanted-
Oh,
said-
yeah. Janet.
Yeah, what
he
else?
wanted to see
Oh,
Janet
facts.
Jackson.
Definitely
He wanted to see
gotta
Janet
put
Jackson
Janet
titty
in there.
again.
Facts.
Prince.
Facts.
But that would be number
Michael
4.
Jackson. Then where's 4, Jay? Who's number 4 then?
I got to think about it.
Yeah,
It's
you
just
gotta
not
think
top.
about it.
It's
You
not
gotta
number
let me know,
5,
dog.
man. I'll let you know, man. I'm going to tell you, it's going to be the top 5 this week.
Nipplegate would be
good.
like 4,
You stop it.
5.
Stop it. Stop it, Reed.
Because it was Janet Jackson's titty.
I thought the whole show was not. I like Justin Timberlake. Excuse me.
Yeah,
I like
you ain't
Justin
right.
Timberlake, and I
Nah, it
like
was a
Janet
good
Jackson.
one. JT
It's a
was
good
one.
show. It was a
That
good
was a
show.
good one.
Yeah, but you saying it's better than Michael, and you saying it's
No,
better
I didn't say that. No, Reed.
Hey,
See,
you know, don't
no,
front,
no.
'cause you
I
was
know.
just saying that.
No, I know I did not. No. Michael and Prince are the top 2. You can debate whichever one is first. I'm a Prince guy, so I'm always gonna say Prince is
So
better.
you walk around the house singing Diamonds and Pearls when ain't nobody watching.
Hell
this
yeah.
shit.
Absolutely. Thigh high boots with my booty out. Absolutely. I
Man,
don't give a damn.
No.
I don't give
Hey,
a damn.
So you got chaps with your ass out with a Cowboys hat on.
and
Dallas
so?
Cowboys fan, I tell you.
Oh, see, that's what you do.
You said that
That's
up,
what you
though.
do.
You said that up,
That's
though.
what you do. And you just upset because now you ain't got no quarterback. But that's okay.
You still
That's
talking
okay.
about my quarterback, and yours didn't play like one this year. So
Which
it's all
one?
good.
Which one? Which quarterback?
Which one? Y'all only got one.
Hey,
Dak
but
Prescott.
That's all we need. Well, who you got?
my team was in the Super Bowl.
Hey,
you
y'all
got?
did the same we did this year.
Who you
Y'all-
got?
y'all watched the
Big
Super Bowl.
game. See, that's the problem. Who you got? Who you got?
Hey, it's all right. We about to go get somebody for agency on trip, man. Good. You know what I'm saying?
I
Because
hear
as
you,
soon as
man.
y'all think we
I hear
down,
you.
we come in with somebody. They thought it was
Man.
over. Tom Brady came in. Brady shut it down. We will go get somebody else.
No, you won't.
I'm
Look,
not sweating.
go get Jameis. Go get Jameis.
I heard they
He'll
looking
play
at Deshaun, man.
Yeah, they are looking at
Oh,
Deshaun
Yeah,
Watson.
I did hear that too.
Yeah,
Heard
everybody
that.
looking at Deshaun.
Yeah.
But you know,
Wouldn't be a
he got to
bad
get cleared.
Wouldn't be a
He
bad
gonna get.
pickup.
He's gonna get
That's
clear.
true.
He's gonna get clear,
Oh,
dog.
I'm
Because
sure he
Thank
will
you, Hirsch.
eventually.
That's a good one too, sir.
hey, Herschel said
Okay, that was-
Beyonce Destiny's Child one was a good one.
Well, that would be number 4. That'd be
Okay,
I'll give y'all one, and that one of y'all said it yet.
what's that?
And he the Michael Jackson of the era.
Bruno
Bruno
Mars?
Mars.
I knew
Yep.
you were gonna say that. That was a good one too.
That was
Bruno,
good.
Bruno
Hey,
get
he
that.
done did it twice.
Bruno
wasn't good.
Did his
Bruno's
thing.
good. Bruno is good.
I'm just saying you can't never have the weekend come on again because I was lost.
Oh
after
no,
that.
That was horrible.
No.
Yeah, y'all
And I
thought
like
it
the
was
weekend
that
as a
bad?
singer, but
That
that,
was
that
horrible.
performance was. And my man Herschel,
I didn't
chat,
understand none of that.
Hey, I was up there like I heard crickets rubbing their legs together after that one because I was so lost on that.
Yeah, he was doing too much.
Bruno Mars was a good one, Smitty. You right.
Bruno's good, man. Good job, Smitty. Look,
Hey,
here's a
Hey,
real
fellas,
question.
I got a call coming in. I'll be right back with y'all.
All right.
I'll be
Go ahead,
right
Barry.
back.
No
Here's
doubt.
the question, though, and it goes back to what we were talking about pre-show. You know, we're going to turn it back to the game. Is Pat Stafford,
Matt Stafford.
whatever.
He does that on purpose, but it's all
I do,
good.
but I don't, but I do.
I
Is
bet
he
he'll get mad
now?
somebody talk about Romo though.
Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Ring of Honor, not Hall of Fame. And that goes to that point of, is he Hall of Fame now? Do you put him in that discussion?
Nope.
You gonna say no, but they gonna say yes.
Yeah, what we
Some
say
reason-
and
for
what
some
happens
reason-
is totally different. Like to me, you look at his whole career, his whole body of work. You didn't win. Now you had to go put mega pieces around this guy for him to make it happen. Yes, he had a nice solid career, but Hall of Fame worthy to me, no. Not, hey, and at first I was like, hell no. And I had somebody come up like, hey, big game. Don't say hell no, say not yet, because you don't know what's gonna happen at the end of his career. I'm still saying no. Unless
He's
they go
14
back.
years in. How much more does he have?
I mean, he's gonna have to repeat to make my mind go, yeah, for sure. He got it.
Will he have to win at least 2 more to do it?
No,
I
he's
say-
gonna
I-
be in there.
I say
gonna
if he plays 3 more years and throws 40 touchdown passes the next 3 years, he in. Because he's gonna be way up in the top 10 by then.
Yeah, his
in every
numbers will be
category.
inflated. Yeah, I feel you on that.
The numbers, and then him winning the championship was gonna
Stat
put him in there.
Pafford. Stat Pafford. I'm telling
Because
you.
what's crazy when they were talking about Matt Ryan, he tied Matt Ryan in one postseason wins. So that alone also puts him in.
And Matt Ryan is going in.
Yep,
I guarantee it. He's going in.
easily.
Matty Ice going there.
Yeah, Matt Ryan is going in.
Hey, man, I know we talked about it real quick before we got on, but I want to read y'all something that Richard Sherman said in a tweet in response to his old teammate Michael Robinson, who's on the NFL Network now.
That's my dude.
Smitty did a good piece on this today, y'all. Man, y'all make sure y'all go to YouTube and check out Smitty Sports Machine and watch this piece he did on this today because it makes a lot of good sense. And I know someone let Smitty chime in, but just real quick, Richard Sherman says, I'm going to talk about it on the podcast, but the Hall of Fame bar is incredibly low now if this is the standard of getting into the Hall of Fame. In a nutshell, is what he said about Matthew Stafford and the bar being set low. And Smitty, since you just did the piece on it, I'm gonna kick it off to you first and let you touch on a little bit more of agree, disagree, and re-emphasize what Richard Sherman has said in this.
Richard Sherman, he telling the absolute truth. The Hall of Fame, and we see it this year, it's more like a participation trophy. And if y'all don't know that's come from Rec League. When kids win, no matter who win the thing, everybody get a trophy.
Right.
But Hall of Fame is supposed to be a special place for the greatest players. We talk about Jerry Rice, Barry Sanders, players that are legendary. I don't see that in Leroy Butler. Who else? Tony Baselli. Even though Baselli was supposed to get in, I don't see that in him. So when I look at the Hall of Fame right now, it's more like Major League Baseball in their Hall of Fame. It's more like a popularity contest.
Mm.
And don't get me wrong, Leroy Butler had a solid career, was Hall of Fame worthy. And we talk about safeties, think about Jack Tatum, Mel Blount, players like that. He's not in that
Right.
class.
Right.
So
Darren Woodson, who ain't never got no love.
Man,
right.
He ain't never got no love.
Right.
so
So
he should be here.
yeah, he absolutely right. I totally agree 100%. And people were mad that they felt like he was dogging Matt Stafford, but where he was coming from, he was looking at the first 12, 13 years of his career with Detroit. And if you put that up against some of the best players, win-loss record, like he's 74, 90, and 1.
Right.
Match that against Matt Ryan, who Richard Sherman put him up against. Matt Ryan has won 120 games, lost 102. Matt Ryan has 10,000 more yards passing, more touchdowns. They equal in playoff wins now. He has an MVP, 4-time Pro Bowl. His numbers are just better. So that's where Richard Sherman is coming from.
I agree with that, man. Yeah.
All he said is he had to get his accolades up. That's all he said.
In a couple of years, maybe he does that. If he goes back and wins it again, NFC is going to be tough. AFC, it's all going to be tough. I think this coming up season, I think there's more polarity now within the league than it's ever been. So this is the first time they were saying like in 12 seasons it hasn't been like Breeze, Rodgers, or Brady. So I mean, you got to look at it from that standpoint of saying, okay, the young guns are coming. Bengals are young and they hungry, and you know that if he stays in the NFC, you could talk bad about him, whatever, but you still have, you still got the Cowboys, you still got the Packers if Aaron stays and Devontae stays. You still got, there's just a lot of teams, man, that are in this thing that can really make some trouble for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Just from hearing that, I agree. I agree with what Richard Sherman says. Not to put anything against Stafford, and I think he's good. But you're seeing a guy that was in Detroit that did, absolutely whatever he could with whatever he had. His best weapon was Calvin Johnson whole time, and yeah, he got some stats and whatnot, probably broke records over there in Detroit, but you see how, but you see how he gets switched over there to LA. He's around a team that's got every great piece at every freaking, at every freaking position. So then you start to think, well, okay, you start to look at him okay, well, on paper, you're supposed to win.
Right.
What you have right here, you're supposed to win. So what he did, he's supposed to do that. But now that you're hearing that some of these guys may actually retire, some of these guys may, give it up. I've even heard Aaron Donald talking about he may let it go.
I think he's just talking right now, though.
I mean, you don't know.
But I feel what you're saying. They are talking about it, Reed. I hear you saying.
But still at the same time, now it's going to be okay, well, even if those pieces leave, okay, well, not hell, show us now, show and prove if it's really what it is. I think if he won another one, yeah, it's solidified. But I think what Smitty said, the 40 touchdowns, if he does that, I think, but honestly, him already getting this Super Bowl by popularity standards, he's gonna get in already.
Hey, let me ask you something. You got the extra name. Go ahead, Smitty. Go ahead.
This is what I hate about the whole thing. You cannot help where you go play football. He was drafted by Detroit, so he had to stay there for the long haul until they decided to get rid of him until he asked for a trade. And that kills a lot of great players' careers. As I said to y'all in the pregame with Jesse Tucker, same with Sam Mills getting in. A lot of those teams were bad, but he got in, I think, because of what he did off the field and on the field. So, I mean, sometimes it just, your career just doomed wherever you go.
Now, the thing that get me, y'all, Matt Stafford's numbers are going to be great if he plays longer. One, he's in the system where they throw the hell out of the ball. So McVay's going to help him pad them stats and make it look better. I think look better than what it's really going to be. And like you said, just the weapons, what Kupp can do with the ball when he catches it, Woods when he comes back with the ball. If Odell, and they got the one extra game a year now. So you're going from playing 16 games to 17 games to where I still think you need to look at the overall body of work on the field against the people you play against, because the numbers can be so misleading, man. And it drives me crazy. They're like, well, he had this amount of numbers and this. But look at who you playing. Look at what you do. If I throw the ball 50 times in a game, I'm going to have over 300 yards passing.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That don't mean it was 300 great yards. It was just me throwing the ball the whole game.
Yeah, you see
But I
what
think
happened with Dan Marino.
But I think the
Perfect
other
example.
part too is, does LA have the GM and the ownership that's going to keep that squad together? Because here's what I saw. The most important pieces, and I'm so glad he didn't win MVP. I'm so glad Stat Pafford did not get it. Aaron Donald should have got it, in my opinion. He was robbed.
I
He was
agree.
robbed.
Right.
But, if you keep Kupp and if you can keep that defense together, and you have your running back comes back, you have another guy on the other side, can they run it back?
Boy.
Ooh.
Mm.
Well, I'm gonna put it like this: they lost
Mm-hmm.
the offensive coordinator too, so
Yeah.
he's gonna have to adjust. We all know Sean McVay called the plays, but
That's what I'm saying, though. I mean,
if Odell comes back, Von Miller comes back, which I doubt.
But you don't need him. You
I
need
think
Von
they
Miller
do.
more than Odell. But Odell
You
getting
think
hurt.
Von not coming back?
Nah, I don't think he's coming back.
I think he is.
I think you will. I don't think there's a whole lot of places out there that's going to give them the chance to win and repeat the way they can with that squad.
If he wants a
I'ma tell you,
viable
he-
chance.
He gonna take the money because this is the last big contract. Indianapolis has the money. Miami has the money. Both of those teams need help. I think he's gonna follow the
Von
money.
got
He got
money.
2 rings already.
Yeah,
No,
Von
Von
got
got
money at
money.
the rings, man.
Yeah,
He
he
ain't
got
hurt.
money. He got money from
chicken farms
Denver.
up there on the side.
Yeah, no,
He good, dog.
No, he got money from Denver. He got money on that second contract. He definitely got
man.
money on the second contract. I don't think the money thing. I think it was just the fact that he wanted to be in a situation that was more conducive. He didn't have to be the number one guy like it was in Denver because his body is not where it was. And so now you got all these bad dudes on defense.
Aaron Donald and Leonard Floyd. So you
You
might
got
be
some
right.
bad dudes. So if I'm sitting there saying, wait, all I got to do is this, and those dudes going to take care of the run, those dudes going to take care of the pass rush, I got, Jalen Ramsey who sucks, but I got him back there. He can
Hey,
at
hold
least,
on, man.
think
So
he's
Jalen
done.
Ramsey just sucks now, dog.
Oh, let's
I've never
get
been
it.
Impressed. I've never
Come on,
been
man.
impressed
Let's
with
get
Jalen
into this.
Ramsey.
Let's get into this game.
I mean, we
I-
said that
Let's
he was
get
the
it.
best thing they had going in that secondary, Jay, right?
Yes.
Going up into the show.
Yes,
And I still think
the best
that
of the worst.
He's one of the best corners in the league, regardless of what you think. He is. Now, the way the league is set up, the way that receiving crew they had, we told you was good. Guys, they just like Kansas City the year before that went in with backups. Cincinnati went in with 2 or 3 backup offensive linemen that was expected to block Von Miller and Aaron Donald. You knew it was just a matter of time before they crumbled under the pressure and
Listen,
couldn't get
Still
it done.
lost by 3.
Listen,
Still
if
lost
it-
by 3.
I mean,
if-
come on, Reed. Don't give me the moral victory speech. I understand that
No, I
they
ain't
played a
giving
hell
them-
of
I'm just
they
saying,
played a
they
hell of
played
a
a hell of a
game
game.
for being backups. But my whole
Yeah.
point is, we knew that was going to be hard. To me, that's the only reason the Bengals lost that game is because
The
they
offensive
got
line.
pass rush when they needed to late in the game, which
That
we
offensive
said
line was
in the
porous.
shows prior to, right?
Yeah.
Jalen Ramsey, dude, Jamar Chase making everybody in the league look like a fool right now. T.
Just like
Higgins is balling. We said
Just
that.
like I told
So-
y'all, Higgins was gonna be that dude.
And
I
even,
knew it.
even
That boy
Boyd
is
played pretty
nice.
good except for a few drops.
Yeah.
So we knew that they could have success against that secondary. It's just that the fact that Ramsey looked bad in some of the plays that he got exposed on. but I still would take him in my
And he
secondary.
got exposed on about 3 or 4 good plays,
Yeah,
game-changing plays. I mean, look, Jamar Chase had a one-handed, and if you really look back at that, he wasn't even down. He caught the ball. He wasn't even down. He could have got up and ran the touchdown, but they called the whistle like he was down. Jalen didn't touch him when he caught that one-handed.
Oh,
I thought
really?
it-
I
I
didn't
thought it was
notice that.
Yeah.
I really,
Yeah.
there was no contact.
But see,
made.
but look, me being a Bengals fan, I'm gonna go ahead and put this out here. Me being a Bengals fan, I'm not gonna sit here and just say the refs caused the loss of the game. I watched.
sounds
every
like
single
it.
down. No,
Yeah.
listen to me, Stocks.
It's
Listen,
very
before you-
very Micah
Listen
Parsons.
before you jump to conclusion. Listen.
I'm hearing very Micah Parsons here.
Well, you
very
better
very
listen
Dak
first.
Prescott.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, let's start. All right, T.O. It's my quarterback crying. Look us up.
quarterback.
I watched every down. Cincinnati played an amazing game. The thing about it, what made me upset with Cincy is that when they had chances to score and put the game out of reach, they just didn't do it.
I agree.
4th
Absolutely.
1, they should have converted. Still, like I said, they should have went down there, at least scored a field goal, something like that, and they just didn't do it.
Well, they abandoned the run.
Whole game wise, they was letting these guys play the whole entire game. And just what got me is just that all of a sudden it gets tight in 2 minutes.
And that holding was not a holding at all that they called on Wilson, number 55. That was an awful
that
call.
was a bad call.
That backhand
Yeah,
was
that was
nowhere
horrible.
even near the
Horrible.
receiver. So for them to make that call,
You
that
talking about
yeah,
Logan Wilson or
Wilson? Yeah, when
Yeah.
they called
Lo-
they called
the
the
linebacker-
holding.
on that
Yeah.
third
It was
down,
not a
on
holding.
3rd and goal. Yeah.
Yeah, it was not a hold. That changed the whole game right there.
that changed the
dude,
whole?
But you
Absolutely.
can't look. I hear what you're saying, Reed. But you can't have 8 sacks and think you finna
Bro,
win.
dogs, I understand that. Okay, I was even surprised that we won against Tennessee, getting 9 sacks. But damn it, we got to the Super Bowl. Okay,
You did.
I knew going into the O
You
line,
did.
it was gonna be like that. But we
If
still
he-
held in and did what we was.
You did. Listen,
supposed
and
to
that's why I said, look, and that's why I picked the Bengals. I said, look, if they can just keep him upright, they have it all. They got it. They got, I think, one of the best kickers in the league. That rookie they got with all the swag in the world.
McPherson,
Know what I
Money
mean?
Mac.
Dude,
Mac.
I love that guy, man. That dude's like, they ain't talking to me about nothing in halftime. I'm about to sit here and
Hey
watch
man, he
this
watched
show.
the halftime show, dog.
Man.
He was out there for the whole
That was
show.
awesome.
It's like,
Yeah.
I'm here to watch
Kickers
this
can
show.
do that. Kickers can do that.
Kickers
shit,
can do
dog.
that. Kickers
I
can
hate
do
that.
that.
That's just like they're the same
Now,
ones.
what the hell do I need to be in the locker room for?
What we gonna
Hey,
talk about?
hey,
What we
man,
gonna talk about?
when we did
I'm
special
gonna
teams
miss
practice
nothing.
early, in training camp, we would do special teams practice early. These fools would go play golf the second
You
half
mad.
of practice. I'd be
You
like,
mad.
ain't this some shit?
You
I'm out
mad.
here.
Oh,
I'm out
really?
here in this
No
heat,
way.
sweating. They
Wow.
done went to the
No
golf
way.
course.
They do
ain't
what they do.
conditioning and stuff. Hey, it's all good though. Hey, shout out to
That's
Martin.
crazy.
You still
Wow.
my dog, man. Martin Grammatica.
Could really go play golf.
No,
you
yeah.
still mad at him.
About to
Mad.
dip out of practice early. We out. We about
Yeah.
to.
But-
we
but-
got a tea time to catch. We about to freaking,
You know what I mean?
go shoot some 18 holes real quick.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying though, look, since he had it all, and all they had to do was keep him upright for half of those, for half of them, not even all, just half.
But y'all,
And the thing that gets it is that we can say they're a great team up until that point, because if you're a great team, they should have won. I don't care what anyone say. Matt Stafford did Matt Stafford things.
Yes, he did.
Mhm.
Okay,
Which
Matt
I
Stafford
expected.
was Matt
Which
Stafford.
I exactly expected.
When they could not capitalize on it,
on that interception, yeah, I feel you.
Which I just said.
That's
They
true.
didn't capitalize when they needed to capitalize.
And one thing could have helped them win the game. They would have gave Joe Mixon the ball more. They would've
thank
done
you.
that.
They
That's
abandoned the
facts.
run.
I agree with
Yeah,
that.
they would
But
have done
see,
that.
and see, all through the season they had Perrine coming in as a
Yeah,
third down
man,
back.
look,
Right,
You should
right.
have just
Is
kind
a-
of scratched
Oh,
that.
he was
Scratch that in the
trash.
Super Bowl. Scratch that in
Perine
the
is
horrible.
a
Scratch that in the Super Bowl. Hey, mix. No, go. Mix. Go.
Yes,
Keep
yes.
going.
Facts.
But I think they
Yes.
abandoned the
More
run a little
roll.
bit just because
Oh, yeah.
of the pressure and the way they started overloading the one side of the offensive line and getting the push to what they did. It made them even abandon the run game instead of. I thought they should have gone a little bit more screen game because you can
Yeah,
still
exactly.
incorporate your running back. It's going to invite that pass rusher up the field and create that space. They did the draw even. So even when they ran a couple of draws at Joe
Yeah,
Mixon,
that
it worked
delayed
out
draw.
well. But they got away from it, and a lot of that's young. You know what I'm saying? That's young coaching and still figuring the game out. But I know if I'm a Bengals fan, I'm excited to know that I can go on a free agency, I can go onto the draft, I can address the problems that I need to fix and still be good with the rest of what's going on with my
Number
team.
number three in the salary cap right now.
And what was
Oh,
so
really?
fascinating?
They're number 3 in the salary cap right now.
Oh,
What
no
was
way.
that?
got a lot of
far
money.
as,
That's
as far as
crazy.
having the highest, you know what I'm saying, within the league,
Yeah.
number 3.
Yeah,
What was
they
so
got money.
fascinating about the Bengals
O
though
line.
Crazy. Good for them.
was
because
their
O-line.
some money to
was there-
spend. They got money to blow.
oh, they got money.
They
Oh,
got
yeah.
money.
Look,
We
that
got
O-line
money.
and
We
D-line.
are addressing that O line. I
They got
guarantee
to.
you.
But
I
that
agree.
D line was a lot of free agents and rookies though. So
Yeah, it
for
was.
them to make it far as they did with those young players, that was impressive to me, and not real have a real,
Absolutely.
They had
middle
7 new
linebacker.
starters on defense that were
Right,
all
right.
free agents and rookies
Mhm.
mixed together.
Mhm.
And they,
Oh, yeah.
hey,
Oh, yeah.
you got to tip your hat to the management in the front office of putting that team together where they did. Eli Apple had some plays that still made me shake my head and made me
Oh,
realize
yeah.
that's why the Giants got rid of his ass when they
Yeah.
did.
Man,
doubt,
the
man, no
internet
doubt. What
is
was he
It's time-
doing?
undefeated.
What
I
was
love
he
the
time
one
for him
where
to
it's like
retire.
toast. Where they got him
Yeah.
as toast and they have Eli Apple. It's,
Oh,
it's
man.
what it is, man. Because he got
Yeah,
toasted.
yeah.
Yes.
It happens.
Boy got toasted for sure. Boy
No,
No,
got
it
burnt.
shouldn't happen like
Multiple
that
times.
though. Like
It shouldn't.
it shouldn't. It shouldn't.
But it does.
like
Right,
you
and
got
bro,
Weddle over there.
That's
Like
That's not.
been on an
Hey,
island.
I still
Why
say the
was
worst
he on
one
the
was
island?
your boy Carr when OBJ caught that ball on Carr.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
come
That
on,
one
man.
hand.
Yeah,
That was
that's-
just disgusting. That
Oh, yeah.
But you know you have.
Sorry.
But here's the
Reach
thing: you
back
have
like
to make a
1-3,
play like
yeah.
that. You have to make a play like that because that was just really good defense. You got to make a play like that.
Mhm.
It's good defense.
And
Hey, look, it's what it is.
that catch shows you why Odell is still Odell in a sense, right? I just hope. I mean, I knew it was, and I'm not trying to be funny. I told somebody if Odell wouldn't got hurt, it was gonna get ugly.
I had
Yeah.
it.
No,
boy,
absolutely.
boy, I was on
No,
the edge of
I
my seat.
agree.
It
Because
changed
After
the
he
whole
made that
complexity
first
of that
touchdown,
game.
after he
Yeah.
made the first touchdown, I was like, God, dog.
It was
Like,
late.
I felt like, yeah, that was gonna be a game change because it was either Odell or Cooper.
Yeah.
I know they was finna go
Right,
back
right.
and forth. And then when I saw him like kind of just come up, when he was making that route,
Mhm.
and yeah, I was like, ooh,
Yeah.
that was like the game changer right there.
The
But I know
non-contact
Should've been.
injuries are scary, man.
when he started crying, they had already told him ACL
Yeah.
was gone.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
man.
really
They,
knew
they knew it right from the jump, right out the gate.
Mhm.
Right,
Yeah.
at that. Yeah, he definitely tore something. Right,
That
he's
was
Yeah,
it.
he
yeah,
was done.
yeah.
Right, that
And
was
I
so
think
sad, man.
he knew it when he planted and felt it. He already knew, and that's why
Oh,
he
yeah.
tears like that, man. Not just the pain, but just because I Odell, maybe some part of it's deservingly so, but he's caught a hard rap, man, because of things he's done off the field. But from people I've talked to that have gone through the LSU program
hold up, James.
and know him, what?
Hold up, big game. I can't let you continue on with this. This what you spewing here talking about. He's caught a bad rap because of other people. That dude did what he did.
I didn't
And
say
he
other
caught
people
what he
because he
caught.
caught a bad rap.
You don't kick, you know what I'm saying, the net and it hits you in the head, and now you know what I'm saying, you could be possibly injured. You don't, you know what I'm saying, you don't throw water bottles and stuff like that, man. Come on. The dude was a clown, finally figured out in Cleveland, it was like, we don't care about you. We don't care. We don't care. And then that's when he figured out, you know what? Maybe I should go sit my happy tail down somewhere and just play within a team.
Okay,
Stock,
well,
is-
the point
is-
of what I'm making is he's a hell of a wide receiver, and he made some hellified plays up until that. And you should know because Dallas Cowboys are all on his highlight reel. He put Dallas all over his goddamn highlight reel. So my only point
look
is,
salty.
we know
look
at
salty.
what he
Find
removed
him.
his.
Oh,
Oh man.
Hey, that's what Cowboys do.
Why
They
you
quit.
Why
You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
They quit. They take themselves out of the string.
Wow.
But the
Wow.
point is, now Jay, to your point, he did some buffoonish stuff, some dumb
Yes.
stuff.
Yes.
But some stuff, he got he's a bad teammate. He doesn't want to be here. some of the stuff that was said about him, we weren't in the locker room to know the truth of what was going
That's
on
true.
in Cleveland.
That's true.
We don't know. Because
Right.
you get rid of him, you still got your promised child at quarterback, you still had no success yet. So was he really the problem? Or is there more that the Browns need to build on, right? So my whole thing is I'm happy he got a Super Bowl win. I hate the injury happened the way it did, and I just hope that he can bounce back, man. Because watching some of the plays the kid has made I say kid because I'm old now, the plays he's made over his career, it's exciting and good for the game of football. The antics, no, the yacht parties with everybody in their shirts off. I ain't got to see that shit.
Yeah, that
But
suspect stuff.
But the one hand grab across the middle,
I know,
and
gang.
light them up.
I think if you had like, you know what I'm saying, I think you would walk around with your shirt off all the time if you was like cha 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 cha. You know what I'm saying? I think you would.
At
You
the same
seem the
time,
type.
man. At the same time, he did just come back from
You're
another
correct.
injury too.
Right.
Right.
He did just
ACL
come back from another
Second ACL
injury. You know
injury
what
in
I'm
the
saying?
last 16 months.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Right,
saying.
right. And I think it's on the same knee too. That
Right.
He had the
So,
first
yeah,
one
so-
which is really
know.
sad and unfortunate.
It's unfortunate, but you know, it's some guys, they just, you can say that they deserve a ring. I appreciate you, Herschel. You dang right we about to be.
Deserve
Yeah.
a ring?
Some guys you feel like they just deserve it. Some guys just kind of sneak their way and get it. But you kind of look at his career and just chalk it up. Just like, you know what, cool. I'm cool
know
with I'm
what?
cool with Odell.
And
getting-
the reason why I agree with you, Reed, I'm just like James. Last 3 years of his career been tough.
Yeah,
You look at his first 3-4 years in the league with the Giants, you just knew he was on his way to the Hall of Fame. Then he hit a road bump in Cleveland and get a bad rap, and Baker Mayfield, who can't stay on track and say his life too busy worrying about State Farm commercials.
real talk.
Which are great. They're great.
For real.
And Hulu.
It's
Right.
progressive, yeah.
But I mean, that's Cleveland sports though. You go to Cleveland, your career is there to go to die. There's nothing in Cleveland to be excited about. It just isn't.
Nah,
Why, man? What is it about that city? Why?
It's nothing.
Not
And it's
since
in the
LeBron
same
left,
state
there
as,
ain't been
as,
nothing
as,
to be
as
excited
Cincinnati,
about.
but Cincinnati, I don't understand that.
Cincinnati has more going on for it, but Cleveland it's something about the sports town there that Cleveland it just doesn't work. It just doesn't.
Like if I got drafted by the Cavaliers, bro, I'd be mad.
Yeah, OBJ is a Hall of Famer. I don't think anyone can say that he's not.
Made a
Well,
career.
here's a question.
It.
Here's a question though. If he doesn't play again, is he a Hall of Famer right now?
Nah, if he don't
Nah.
play again, nah.
No.
So he's got to play at least a couple more years.
I'd say about 4 more years.
Wow.
And some solid
Four?
stats. Solid stats. No injuries. Solid.
So-
And see,
So
What-
he
and
can't
what-
have like
and what's
Go
going to
ahead.
hurt his case, I don't think he'll be a number 1 anymore. From this point on, he'll be
no.
a 2 or a 3.
Yeah.
That's what I was just about to ask. If
Yeah.
you come in now
Yeah.
for the rest of the, let's say 3-4 years, and you have the third or a second like tier stats, as a
Yeah,
second or third
he's
receiver.
He's a second tier, but he's damn near borderlining on that third tier.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For real.
You know
Right,
who I
right,
feel?
for
You know
real.
who I really feel sorry for? You talk about Deshaun Jackson.
Why do you feel sorry for him?
Why?
He was
Yeah,
on this
exactly.
squad. He was on this squad.
Since you feel sorry for him,
Well, he asked for the trade, so it was his fault.
Just a
there
little.
you go.
Just a little. Like
It's on
if
you,
someone,
fella.
if only someone had said to him, "Wait, just stay there. It's not as bad as you think. Just wait."
No, that was Deshaun Jackson being Deshaun Jackson. Worried about himself,
I agree.
not buying in the team ball. You
I agree.
old dog. You not that dude.
Thinking he
more.
can still do Philadelphia stuff.
You
man.
can't come into LA talking about what you want and don't want, and they trying to build something and go somewhere. You demanded a trade. You went to Las Vegas. You got
That's wrong,
what you
bro.
Wow.
That is-
No branches.
That is great. Tree has no branches. Wow.
Yeah.
Facts though. Those are facts.
And he's so
So
crazy, man.
those are facts.
They
Mike.
had Odell and Cooper Cup. That leaves him open for the fly route all day.
Man,
All day
What you
long.
gotta do
he
is
can
sit
run
back.
any route.
Although he was wanting out before they signed Odell, and they ended up letting him go. But they would have kept Deshaun Jackson and worked him in to be that third receiver, especially
Yeah,
with Wood,
they
or
would.
even a four. I mean, it's options. All he had to do is sit back and be.
You want it to
and-
be like the number 2 or something like that?
He wanted to be the man to run
No,
right. He
he
know he
wasn't
wasn't getting the
wanting
ball
to do that.
enough. Fool, you lucky to still be in the league.
Over Cooper? You
Yeah,
crazy.
Cooper Cup,
Yeah,
Cooper Cup, a top 3
Over
receiver. That's not gonna happen.
Crazy. No.
So do you think D-Jax goes into the Hall?
Shit,
Man,
no.
Jackson.
Hell
Yeah.
no.
No.
He might
No,
go into the
no.
hall again, $300,000 jewelry stolen. What Hall of Fame? Hey, man, I'll tell you this. Hey, back in the day, I would have
He's a
taken
name.
him as a punt returner and a special teams guy, and know he can run, go get that deep ball. But other than that,
Do you think
If-
punt returners should be in the Hall
Look,
of Fame?
if the
I mean,
If-
Like,
depends on the
Devin
impact.
Hester gonna get in, ain't he?
Yeah,
Or did
Devin
he?
Yeah.
Hester all day. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, Deshaun Jackson is not NFL Hall of Fame worthy.
Caliber.
if Philadelphia, if the Eagles had like a Ring of Honor or something like that, maybe he could slightly slide up in there for some of the
He'll
things
get
that
in
he
there.
did,
Yeah.
you know, because he was
Yeah.
a name at some point in time, you know. I
mean,
would
look-
expect to see like Randall and Donovan McNabb and
Right.
you
Deshaun
know,
Jackson was a scary, scary man. He was very scary. And he had glimpses, I would say, even last year before last, where, he get the ball. He had some speed. It wasn't every
He
game.
didn't
It
have
wasn't
no
every
glimpse
play.
when he wore the pewter and red.
Nobody
dog.
looking
I'm
at Deshaun Jackson like that, dog. For real.
Not now,
he-
no.
Not now. Yeah.
And y'all
No.
think about it off the field stuff with the gangs and things and how they done tarnished his name. He not getting no Hall of
Oh,
Fame
yeah.
with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
But I think NFL though for Hall of Fame is very different than definitely MLB and as well as NBA.
Yeah.
Whereas
MLB garbage.
well, yeah, it's
Because,
all writers.
They got writers and voters, and that sucked because
Yeah, MLB is too biased, man.
Barry
MLB
Bonds should be.
that
Facts.
shit is-
Facts.
They are the
Barry
most
Bonds-
biased group of folks ever, bro.
Yeah,
If
Barry
they don't like you,
Bonds-
if they don't like you, you're not getting in.
yeah, you're not
Period.
getting in. You're
If
not
they don't like
getting
you,
in.
it don't matter what kind of crap. Like you saying, Smith. Go ahead, bro.
Barry Bonds was in the Hall of Fame after 7 years in Pittsburgh. Period.
Right. True.
I don't
No,
care. And
facts.
see, one thing
Facts.
I don't like about the steroid, why they talk about it, is because baseball is more of a hand-eye coordination sport. I don't care how many steroids you take. If you can't coordinate with the baseball, you're not going to do that. Look at Albert Bell. He was on steroids, still hit 230.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
What you say,
facts.
Canseco? Juan
Canseco.
Canseco was wrong.
Trash. That
Yeah.
trash.
Striking
Didn't
out.
do nothing for him. He was still trash.
Smitty said Conseco was striking out with roids all in his
Yeah.
bloodstream.
Yeah.
Still.
Nah,
Yeah.
facts. He
Facts.
was
That's
trash.
real
too,
talk.
Even with
That's
the
real
roids.
talk.
Trash.
Hey,
Yeah.
man. But hey, on a lighter side, to brighten up
Hey.
the shop a little bit, I
Do
had
it,
a
do it, do
question that came across me the other day about Sydney Carter. Have y'all all seen the picture of Sydney Carter, the Texas
Oh.
A&M women's assistant basketball coach?
That's
Yeah.
my new
Pink
bae.
and
If
white.
you haven't, here you go.
Yeah.
That's my new
Yeah.
bae.
The
Yeah.
and the one with the bodysuit. If y'all saw the whole thing of that one, boy. But
Yes.
anyway, this young lady's been catching a lot of hell and trolling on Twitter because of her outfit and people saying that it was inappropriate. Now to go along, just to see those legs aren't really that long. She's only 5'6", 5'7",
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
but she's put together very well.
Yes, she is.
Oh
Anyway,
yeah, absolutely. Nah,
but
facts.
my point being, is this an overreaction?
Of course it is.
See, this-
Go ahead, Reed. Go
See,
ahead.
this is what happens when, and I'm gonna just say it, when white America start talking, and some of these extra eccentric brothers and sisters start talking. Cause see, this is a problem.
Hold on, guys. I'll be right back.
Go ahead, Barry.
Fellas.
Y'all mad at what the girl look like. It's
Yeah.
what she look like. She's a coach, and Is there a standard of what she's supposed to have? I guess it's a standard of what she's supposed to wear on the sideline.
She don't need to look like Kim
Ain't no
Mulkey.
standard.
Hey man,
It
but
ain't no standard.
this is my whole thing.
Oh,
She's setting a new
Look,
standard.
this is the same. But look, this is the same kind of crap. And I don't know. When Demetria,
Yes, sir. Do it.
Yes.
it was the same freaking crap.
Man,
It
I
was the
tuned
same
in for
thing.
traffic.
Now I
every
feel
day.
you because
Every day.
Reed,
We
you said
did.
it right. Demetria
did.
Oberlor, she wore what everybody else wore. She was just thicker in different spots, and the
She
dress
had
fit her a little bit
curves.
different, right?
And she came out of Vegas.
She had curves.
She's curvy. She's back in Vegas.
Oh, she is. Good for her.
Wow. Oh,
I'm
anyway,
gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell y'all a tweet I put out the other day when I saw that.
what's up there?
Enjoy her curves as long as she's doing her job. Leave her alone.
Exactly.
Right.
That's
All
my whole
right.
thing. Why does what she have on and how she looked? Because from what I heard, she is doing a hell of a job as an assistant coach, and she's one of the recruiting coordinators for that women's basketball team. She
Right.
played there. She's going to school there. She
Mhm.
brings energy. The girls on the team love her. They love what she does for the team.
Yep.
Why does it even matter? And this is my whole thing. Because you so jealous and so hateful, you done brought more attention to her
Yeah. And the
that
squad,
has
yeah.
nothing to do. And but the thing is, the first set of attention that comes has nothing to do with what she does on the court, like Smitty just said.
Yeah.
If she can help coach and get those girls ready to play, and she's doing a good job, let it be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Competition.
we've been the
Misery.
women, man. Hey,
And I bet, and I'm gonna just be honest with y'all, and I don't mean nothing mean by it, but I bet it's more cupcakes madder than anything.
Mm.
Look, I'm just waiting for her
Because
to come
when
into my
I saw the
house.
tweet, it was a dude tweeted it out.
It was.
So
It
I
was.
saw that. I saw
It
it.
was.
It must be a cupcake or something ain't right.
I don't know.
Now, check,
Look.
now, this is the thing. I'm not even trying to put women down, but how many times have you
okay.
seen it? How many times have you seen it where you have girls that just come in, hey girl, oh girl, yeah, you look good. This is that and the third. And as soon as she walks around, did you see what this heifer have on?
yeah.
This is
horrible,
that and the
dog.
third. And it's just horrible. So it's almost like the same thing. You see what this girl got on? Hating on
man.
this is
But
that,
the
and-
same person that's saying that they got the same outfit at home, wear it to the club, and they don't
They
even
just
feel
can't
it
wear
out
it as
like
good.
that.
They just
Right.
can't wear it as good.
I'm just waiting for her to come to my house so I can get recruited. I'm outside doing layups right
I
after
plead
the
the
show.
fifth on that.
Go A&M.
Go Aggies.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Go Aggies.
Go Aggies.
Man, y'all leave that girl alone, man.
Yeah.
Apparently
Hey,
did
let her
nothing.
do her job, man.
Let her
man.
do her job. As long as she's
Yeah.
doing her job, man.
Exactly.
Give her love.
Just mad because you can't do it. Mad because you ain't got it. Yeah.
Boy, Mike
Just have
Stingley
some-
were here to visit,
That's
like,
the nice word he used.
Yeah, that's a nice word.
That's
but
a nice word.
Hey man, the way things go on, and when I saw this come up, I really more like this can't really be a thing, right? Then
Oh, yeah.
to see the steam and momentum it got to pop up to all these other different outlets, and I was like, yo, people really got an issue.
Oh yeah.
And let me say this, y'all. Sydney Carter handled it like a champ. She said, I'm not letting anybody change who I am and how I portray myself.
Good for her.
And as long as I'm doing the job at hand,
There you go.
I'm going to do that. And it was just like, wow, that is. I mean, and she took nothing by it. Now I don't know if y'all saw the first picture. The internet is undefeated. Somebody
Undefeated.
said, I didn't know Stephen A. Smith coached women's basketball. And this is a girl sitting on the bench with a pink dress on. She kind of look like. Let me see. So if you look, I cut her out the picture.
Why you do that?
Well, because I was
Just
really-
put it on your Twitter. Check your
hold
Twitter.
on.
Put it on your Twitter.
Yes, I will add that to
What's your Twitter?
at BG Sports Buzz.
There you go.
I will put it on at BG Sports Buzz with the
Check the
picture
Twitter.
highlighted and be like, I can't, man. She looked like Stephen A. Smith with a wig on. It
Look,
was
man, all I know is this. I'm about to road trip to Bryan. I'm going to Bryan, Texas. Time for a road trip. So,
And do
Figured
what?
you ain't
Brian.
ma-
Brian Collins.
don't worry about
take
what
it-
I do. Don't worry
I
about
take
what
it
I
you
do.
ain't
B.
married.
He married.
Don't worry about that. Yes, I am. Look, listen.
Margot, I didn't tell him to take no road trip nowhere. Beat him up. I ain't got nothing to do with it.
Didn't you tell me you wanted to go too?
Only thing I got to say is I got my black suit ready.
He quiet.
I didn't say nothing. I don't watch women's college basketball
That's all
I
I
do.
got to
in
say.
person.
See,
I watch it on TV.
No,
I'ma
I
just
actually
say
go
go
and
Aggies.
watch it.
Go Aggies.
No, I actually go and watch women's basketball. I enjoy it. I think what they put on the court is phenomenal. I think they have a great game, teamwork, structure,
Yeah,
the way
no
they
doubt,
play.
no doubt.
The way they play, I'm
But you
telling
want
you.
to go look at the coaching staff this time.
And the females that are playing, I don't care, man. Look, I watch everybody.
Okay.
I watch everybody because that's how you really learn the game. Big game.
Okay, my bad. I stand corrected.
I thought you would know this as the pro athlete here. You watch everybody. Don't just watch what you do. Watch everybody else. Other
No.
people.
I watch.
But if y'all want to see some real interesting stuff, go to a volleyball game.
Yes,
I'm gonna
it's
stop
amazing.
right there because. Mhm.
He said
What's the next
volleyball
topic, bro?
game.
Yeah, what's the next topic? Yeah, let's
Please.
keep it moving.
Hey, Sydney Carter, please, please, please keep doing you, young sister.
Yes,
Be proud of
keep
what
doing
you're
your
doing.
thing.
You're doing
Keep
a good
being
job.
great.
Your players love you. Keep doing you. All right.
Keep-
So,
right.
hashtag
Keep
Dick
ripping,
Carter.
Right. Keep-
The Winter Olympics is
hashtag
going
goals.
on right now. The Winter Olympics is going on, and realistically, I don't care. But
What? How you don't care, man? The curling team, they got a good chance this year, bro.
man, there you go again, curling. Only thing I curl is burgers to my mouth or a chicken wing to my face.
That's what
I
I'm
ain't-
talking about.
No
dog.
broom and no little thing sliding.
Same technique. Same
That's the
technique.
weirdest sport
I don't even know how to
And
keep
that's
score.
and that's why Jay
It's
Stoggs
amazing.
likes it, Reed, because it's weird. He likes weird stuff.
Listen, man.
he's
Like,
a black-
just like cricket. You watch
he's a-
cricket games?
He's the black
Yeah.
nerd.
Yeah, I watched cricket
Hey,
before.
Reed,
You
Yeah.
don't watch
hold on,
cricket?
hold on.
Cricket's good.
Hey, can
I
I tell
watch
you something?
cricket.
I confess.
Ah,
Cricket
and
is
rugby?
cricket is one of the biggest sports growing here in North Texas, right?
yes, sir.
To where the world cricket headquarters is about to move here.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
It's that big now, and the Indian population is really big in Texas.
Yes,
as well, but
sir.
the game is growing like crazy. Hey, once you
Wow.
learn it, once you learn the rules, and if you actually, I played cricket one time, y'all. My big behind went out and played cricket this summer as part of my professional development for my PE curriculum. I had to go play cricket, and it's actually fun. It's fun. Laugh all you want.
I
Jay
am laughing.
Stoggs,
Cricket
you're
is
still
amazing.
you're still the buff nerd. But anyway, see, that's what happened in the shop. We get sidetracked. My point is, the Winter Olympics, the 15-year-old Russian superstar failed a drug test, but has been given permission to compete. This summer, Tashara Richardson failed a drug test that was not a performance-enhancing drug, marijuana. She failed a marijuana test, and she was not allowed to run in the Olympics. Is it a double standard because of the pigmentation of skin? I'm just going to go ahead and say it
Well,
right
I'm
now.
gonna just be honest.
It's always the
That's one reason, but appearance is another. They look at the backhead highway hair, they look at the color of the skin, and they look at the words. They listen to the words that come out of her mouth.
What's gonna represent the USA better?
Right,
Well, the other one, she's not even not Reed. She's not from the United States. She's Russian.
but that's
She's
another
on-
country.
She's on the Russian Olympic team. But my
They
whole
got they
thing-
got different standards over there.
okay, different standards over there is fine. But a rule is a rule. A drug test should be a drug test, whether it be
Yeah,
winter
that's
game,
true.
summer
But
game,
this
right?
is but we're talking about the Russians. So let's not act like it's new. And
They always piss dirty. We
There
know
you go.
this. But
There
my
you
whole
go.
thing is it just a double standard? I just want to know y'all's opinion on the double standard of what's going on into this. Because
Of course.
You got to think about it too. The committee they might hold something against the U.S. So part of the
Gotcha.
committee probably Russian anyway.
yeah,
So they don't care.
okay.
But I mean, the Russian state is already, this is part of their program. Cannabis is not a part of the U.S.'s program. So you can say what you want to about it. Excuse me. But, there's a stigma around cannabis, weed, that is not really around steroids. Let's just be honest about it, man. I mean, it's just what it is. It's just that kind of stigma around it that says, hey, if you smoke weed, then you're this type of person. But if you do steroids, it's because you want to enhance your performance. So
We
it's
just
not. It's
associated with black folks, so it's bad.
well, there's that
But-
part too.
What's more disturbing about it? 15 years old.
Yes, that's the other part of that.
When I was
Exactly.
15 years old, I was scared to eat Pop Rocks. So what am I gonna be taking drugs for?
Right.
Come on, man. Where the parents at? We always talk about the parents over here in the U.S. Where they parents at?
Man, they part of the program. They part of the
Yeah.
program. That's the sad part. They're part of that whole state, like I said, the whole Russian state, the whole Russian bloc, Soviet bloc, whatever you want to call it. That is sanctioned with what they do. And this has just been going on for many, 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 many decades. So it's sad that it's 15. It shouldn't be that it's
killing
15.
Barry over there, bro. They killing Barry. He got to come back, bro. We got to bring Barry back because they been killing
Hey.
the last show, bro.
They like Barry on
Barry
TV.
ain't have a chance to really kick it like he wanted.
He ain't
to
had
right
his
now.
chance.
Barry, what you doing?
Yeah.
Barry, what you doing?
Put your phone on mute.
I mean, but yeah, man,
I'm about
that's
to tell Barry to tell him because we done hit that hour, y'all, real quick. It done came, and we put it out there. Let's see if Barry come back, we'll let him.
we
let
gotta work on
everybody
some
know
sound effects, man.
where they can catch him, and but his show, y'all, Pro Fan Sports Podcast on YouTube. Him and the other two guys, they do a good job on there, man, and it's entertaining. And they did one with like I said, Joy Taylor on there. That was a real good show. They got a lot of local columnists up in the Boston area that come on to their podcast and do some things. So, it's good times. Y'all get a chance, check it out, man. I kind of been, y'all ever catch yourself binge watching stuff? Like since we've been doing this, I've been binge watching other people. So I kind of just rotate.
Hey, I do that. I've been doing that for 2 years.
and I've been trying to catch up on some stuff. And
I've been watching Food Wars.
Man, that's all you talk about is food.
Food and
I
Cowboys.
love
That's
food.
it.
I love food. What's wrong, Smitty? What's wrong with food, man?
Hey, but
I
before
love food too, but
before we get out of here, man,
You should
hey,
check it out. It's
Smitty,
good.
let everybody know where they can catch you, man.
Oh, they can catch me on Twitter. Everything I do is on Twitter at Fatboy Slim, up under my name, right up under this picture. Talk any sport, mainly Atlanta sports. But with this hot topics out there, I'm gonna give my opinion. And y'all, please go check out my Brian Flores show with Big Game James, my boy Marlon Malcolm. We had a ball. That's one of my favorite shows in the last month.
That was a good one. I had fun, man. Had a lot of fun on that. Hey, musicologist A. Reed, man. Tell everybody where they can catch you.
And y'all see it down there, A Reed TV. I'm all on Twitter, Instagram, all on the social media aspects. So just find me there. Also, MCXP Radio. Yes, that is me. That's what we do. So you can find that on the YouTube, man. We got shows. Big Game James has been on there. We doing it. Big Game Sports Buzz, Move the Chains on there, and also me and my boy Grip doing our show live on there. So yeah, y'all check that out. Subscribe, man. And y'all check these guys out too, man. They awesome.
Chase
Y'all
Dobbs.
know, one thing we got to
Go
do
ahead,
before
Chris.
we get out of here,
What's
we
up?
got to do a mock draft. Got to
Hey,
do it.
let's talk about it when we get off tonight, and we can plan that for one of these Tuesdays or Thursdays coming up for show, man.
That's cool, man. We got to do that. I
Even
got to
if
get y'all thoughts on that.
Even if we got to record it and it may be just uploaded if it ain't even live, that's cool. That's something we can do too.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yep.
That's cool.
Chase Dogs,
What up, dude?
Blurtitude, Buff Nerd, all that good stuff. Tell the people where they can catch you, man.
Yo, check it out. Of course, you can check us out on Big Game Sports
Hey,
Buzz.
Paul.
That's Thursdays. Man, whatever. Thursdays. You know what? That's why. Some days I don't like you, man, but I like you. I like you.
Love you too, bro.
I love you. Yeah, I love you, but sometimes I don't like you. No, Thursday, 6 p.m. You can catch me and, of course, Big Game on Big Game Sports Buzz, 6 p.m. Cowboys Connection is coming back. We're going to be, since the season is over and we've dried our tears, now we can go back into the lab and start getting this thing in. And, of course, in about a month, you should be hearing some things about Blurtitude, Big Buff Nerd, and Calypso Cat. We're bringing you all the MCU, DCU, anime, manga, all that buff nerd stuff that you want. That's right, folks. We do it all. It's going to be fantastic fun and educational. So, yo, check it out.
Yep. Hey,
So-
I'm your boy, Big Game.
And y'all
James.
gonna
Go
have to
ahead.
tell me where that MCU headed to, because I got.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay. Y'all just lost me altogether with MCU and everything else. But it's
We
okay.
know.
I
We
will
know.
get schooled
I
by
got
the
you.
buff nerd. Hey, anyway, I'm your boy Big Game James, host of Big Game Sports Buzz. Get ready to start kicking off Big Game Entertainment and having other things under the umbrella. Big shout out to ASAP and ASAP Plus for letting us
sir.
come on and do our thing on the ASAP network on Roku and Tiki TV. Always doing a lot. Big shout out to Jay and Freddie and Mike for all of that. Anyway, y'all can check me out on Twitter at BG Sports Buzz or at JCan97. Hey, for A Reed, J Stoggs, and Smitty, I'm your boy Big Game James. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hey, Barry, let me know when you're gonna come in again and put your phone on mute so you ain't gotta answer that damn thing, dog. Be money, be easy, dog. Hey, I'm your boy Big Game James. Yeah.